Opening week of the BFL, we got the Dirty Birds at home. Kings are up, second quarter now. Frank Bullitt, former XFL quarterback, finding Bolden there, and then hooks up with Brendan Jefferson, Miami Hurricane, and then he'll look for Jefferson again. Jefferson will cook this game, and that will lead to our first touchdown in BFL history. The rookie Jeremiah Hodges reaches over the goal line. 7-3 Birds. Second quarter, they punt it. Nestor Willis catches it on the run. He's up the right sideline, crosses the 30, falls forward to the 25, but once again the Kings can't get in the end zone. Kilgore is stopped short. They had to settle for 3. Wooten knocked it through. It's a 1-point game. Frank Bullitt now. Time to throw. He will fire one into Santiago. Then looking left into the first half, he'll get picked off by Swenson. That takes us into the third quarter. Still 1-point game. Bullitt finds Mambas going up for that one. Then over the middle, attacking the middle of the field. That's Marcus Smith. Then he handed off. Hodges, can he get his second? He will fumble instead. And it's recovered by the Kings. Blaze Rivers, the 68 speed D lineman, scoops it up, and Rivers is gone. 81 yards. He's not even fast. And a little high step. Rivers. 12-7 Kings. 2-point conversion. Gerard Sheffield pulls that in. Hippett missed the pick. So here come the Birds again. Hodges holds on to the football this time. Bullitt still attacking. Mambas in the middle. Then he look into his favorite target. That's Jefferson inside the 5. Then they try to get Norton in the end zone. Cam Norton will get stopped. So they hand it off to him again. This time Norton will go over the top, up and over Rivers to cap off the 15-play, 66-yard drive that took more than 3 minutes. Tie ball game at 14. It's fourth quarter now. Willis over the middle. Then they will hand it off to Kilgore, his first touchdown in the league. 21-14. The Birds will try to answer. Jefferson wide open. Brendan Jefferson still on his feet, falls forward to the 45. Then Bullitt downfield looking for Jefferson again. 7-point game. Hodges will get a second touchdown right here. Tie ball game at 21. So can the Kings respond? Sheffield will fumble. Hippett with the recovery, and that will lead to the final drive. Norton tried to get the first. He couldn't get that. They didn't need it. Nico Wells knocked it through. Game-winning field goal. The Dirty Birds takes the win. 24-21. Brendan Jefferson, 6 catches, 139 yards. The Gamers in Blitzburg, 2 of the best defenses in the league, and it's going to be on display. Levi Payne got his first sack there. Then they force Blanco to hold the ball. Cole Freeze gets his first sack. And more defense is coming. Jackson Paxson getting picked off here by Packrat James. That will lead to 3. Our first points in the game. 3-0 Blitzburg. Second quarter. Truman Staley will run this one in. The first and only touchdown in the game. Staley puts the Gamers up 7-3. Then Ezekiel Freeman will get a pick. Looked like a pass interference. There was no call. But Blanco has a receiver crossing him. He didn't see the linebacker. Belinsky with the pick. But Paxson will give it right back. Joker Lane. They don't want the football. It's too hot. He returns it up to the 40, to the 30. Second half. Quarterback change. Dylan Martin catches this pass from DJ Williams. Williams looking outside. That's Sadiq Lewis. Diving catch. That will give them 3. They couldn't get in the end zone, but they got a 7-point lead. Blanco throwing. Overshoots his receiver. He's picked off again. Fourth quarter. DJ Williams, can you put it away? He tried. Overthrows his receiver. Picked off by Ryan Dunn. And Dunn with a good return. Good field position. Next QB. Fourth quarter, Nashawn Tyndall will take the air out of the football. He'll run it to 25, leads them down the field to a field goal, and that was all the highlights we had in this one. These 2 defenses was beastly. The Gamers got the touchdown. I don't even think they needed it. The Sprinters at home versus the Alabama Boats. Let's get it going. Blake Red connects early to the Big Win Football League player Jimmy Arnold. 2-way player. You're going to see a lot of him in this season. Then Red opens it up here looking for Wachiku, breaks a tackle, falls forward in the end zone. First touchdown in team history. Then the Bolts played some defense. Red was hit. Pritchard with the recovery. Can they get in the end zone? They will here. Xavier Prater up top, showing off that speed. Welcome back to the league. 31-yard TD there. Then they kick it off. Usain Bolt trying to put that speed on display. He'll break a tackle here. And on this next one, he going to show some toughest. Bounces off a defender. Then straight line speed. It's over. 30, 25, 20. He'll jog into the end zone. Rest of the way, 106 yards to the house. 14-7. The Sprinters attacking, trying to put more points on the board. End of the first half, Miles Powell with the pick. That takes us to the third quarter. Darius Marley trying to get his first touchdown. He will get picked off by Andrew Beck, but it's a safety, so everything going Jamaica's way. Brett picked it off, runs into the end zone, so it's 16-7. Red sliding left. He finds Dion Dunn, and now enters Savage Darius, who about to take this game over. He gets his first touchdown of the season there. He about to get his second right here this time. Look at him. Makes a move here. Jukes. Players diving, missing. Watch the stiff arm. Get down, you little. 57-yard touchdown run for Darius. That's his second. It's not his last. Fourth quarter. The Sprinters up by 20. Trayvon Wallace gets stuffed. The Bolts finally play some defense. So can they make a run now? Paulino with the stop. The answer is no. Quentin Sands off the edge. He comes almost untouched. Pettit with the recovery and the touchdown. Barely touched, and Sands make the hit. Pettit with the recovery, and the Sprinters are up. BJ Elliott in the game to close it out. Savage Darius will race to the end zone for his third touchdown. He's not even a starting running back. 44-10. Quentin Sands, 7 tackles, 2 sacks, and a forced fumble. The Black Knights making their first appearance in the Backbreaker Football League. But Josh Miles, the story is all about him. Two-way player. First time he touched the ball, it's a house call. Josh Miles, the rookie, 92-yard kick return touchdown. Put the Rebels up first. So the Black Knights known for defense, but their offense had to work in this one. Jose Sanchez with that big catch, and then Cannon Joe off his back foot. Off balance touchdown pass to Cole Hewitt. 10-7 Rebels. Hewitt stopped at the 5, and then they'll take the lead here. Jose Sanchez twisting, turning, and reaching. He will get in the end zone. 12 plays, 73 yards, long drive, 2 minutes off the clock. Then down to second quarter. The Black Knights are driving. Cannon Joe throws it upfield. Devontae James gets his first touchdown. 21-16 Black Knights. But then the Rebels will take the lead. They found the matchup they like. Mason Player will score a 69-yard touchdown. He will get another one. Second half. Cannon Joe tried to find Cole Hewitt. He had him, but he dropped it. And the long field goal fell short, so Wanchi brought it out to the 12. And then there it is, the matchup. They found it again. Mason Player. 62-yard touchdown from Joe Kingman. The Rebels looking tough. Then Kingman, he makes a mistake though. INT. Would that let them get in the game now? Let's check it out. Cannon Joe throwing. Finds Jose Sanchez. Broke a tackle. Up the left sideline. Cannon Joe finds Jose Sanchez again and again and again in this game. Looking like a receiving back out there. Frankie Armato though gave the Rebels a balanced attack. Him and Mason. That's Khalid Mason there. They'll find Mason again. Defenders playing too soft. And back to the model up the middle. The 1-2 punch. 10 plays, 69 yards. Can the Black Knights answer? Joe over the middle. He finds Bradman, but he's hit by who? The same player that opened the game up. Josh Miles with the big hit. The Rebels with the recovery, and they put it away. Frankie Amato over 100 yards in this game. That will lead to a field goal. They kick it off. The Black Knights down 12, fourth quarter, seconds left on the clock. No way they can get back in this game and win it. But Cole Hewitt returned 2 kickoffs in the MFL week 1. He's about to return this one too. Up the right sideline. Nice stiff arm jukes here. He'll take this one 96 yards. We're going to have to watch him the rest of the season. He is lethal at these returns, man. Frankie Amato, 27 carries for 108 yards and a touchdown. Atlanta Fire at home versus the Texas Bruises. Kingsley Cook. We haven't seen him since the Public Safety League. And here he is picked off early by Keyshawn Charles. That will lead to a Joshua touchdown. Easy walk-in. They just don't have the speed to get to the edge like that. So Mike Mexico off the quick screen finds Bill Simmons, and Simmons will run it down to the 2-yard line. That will set up Joshua second touchdown in the game. 14-3 Fire. Mike Mexico still attacking. Showtime Jackson, he juking inside the 10. Tripped up there. Joshua will get his 3rd touchdown in the first half. Falls forward. You see the reach there. They got it. Pounding away. The Bruisers have no answer. So 21-3. This time, Mexico finds Smoke Savage. They barely even touching these players. They running free. Then the big play. 28-3. Joshua just broke free for a 50-yarder. This is still first half. That is his 4th touchdown of the half. Cook will get picked off here by David Woodruff, and he'll run it down inside the 10-yard line to set up Joshua. That is ridiculous. And we finally move on to the second half. 42-3. That's insane. Joshua, he ain't slowed down yet. Still killing them. But they mixing in. That's Barron with that TD run. 49-3. Showtime Jackson with a big run that ends the game. The Smashers at home versus the Detroit Monsters. They out to prove that the preseason by Xenix was a fluke. But was it? So far, they get the pick off early. And then D. Dawson finding Billy 12 Trees. He powering it up. Then that will lead to Masai Bird. First touchdown in team history. Puts them up 7-0. Then Dawson off of play action, looking downfield, finds Jlan High. The first of many. He about to make it rain. 14-3 Smashers. After Detroit field goal, CJ Lightspeed. Still first quarter. Can he turn the corner? He will, but he's going to get tripped up from behind by a lineman. That will lead eventually to Tyler Neal running again. This team got some speed and weapons on his offense. 21-3 Smashers. Then Dawson all day to throw it off balance touchdown pass to who else? Jlan High. That's his second. 28-3 Smashers. Then Xenix, the rookie, he didn't see the zone blitz. He gets picked off again. That time it will lead to 3. They keep him out the end zone, but 3 points, that even hurt. 31-3. Smashers still second quarter off the play action. Jlan High running by itself. This one goes for 59. This defense, I don't know what they're doing out there. The Monsters finally will get on the end zone after a drive. Ali Lang with the 1-yard TD up the middle. But then the Smashers come right back downfield, 38-10. Watch this. Dawson to High, corner, hesitating. What you doing? 45-10. Second half, Tyler Neal like, give me some of this action. He got the run that will take him inside the 5, and then he'll get in the end zone just racing to the outside. 52-10 Smashers. Why not? D. Dawson one more time. Jlan High cooking. 76-yard touchdown. He goes for 290 in this game. Plus 5 touchdowns. Ridiculous. 60-13. The Monsters will get a touchdown here. But it doesn't even matter because the game is over. Masai Bird keeping that rushing attack going. Bird finally brought down. Then he gashes him up the middle here. First down play. Then they hand it off to Tyler Neal. Let him finish the game off. 67-20. Ridiculous. Hollywood at home. Clayton Westcott. This is not Blister League. He gets hit. Fumbles the football. Recovered by the Gamblers. Gamblers offense will punt it away though, so Hollywood comes back down the field, this time with the rushing attack mixed in, and Westcott finding Quan Allen on the outside, going back to the ground here with Alfred Neff. He'll walk in the end zone. 7-3. Second half. Hollywood, Westcott under pressure, underthrows the football. Bryson Bird makes him pay. First pick of the year. Then DeLillo, can he do something with it? Under heavy pressure, making it happen. He tried. They still get the flag, not the completion, but they get the flag for defensive PI. Can they do something with it though? DeLillo will get picked off. Hollywood keeps him out the end zone. That was Backbreaker with that pick. So, fourth quarter now. DeLillo still under pressure. There's nowhere to go with the football. Ricky Doe with the hit. The recovery by Raymond Bowers. Easy touchdown for him. First TD of his career. 14-3. Hollywood. And then up top, DeLillo finally getting something going. Finds Cameron Black. 64-yard touchdowns. He takes that one in. 2-point conversion. Easy. Damani Manuel with the backflip. They're within 3. So they go for the onside kick and the ball is bouncing around. Who's going to get it? It is the kicker, Thomas Stewart, with the recovery. So the Gamblers are still alive, but DeLillo, you got to make something happen. Sentinel hit soon as he caught it, but DeLillo has a plan. He finds Cameron Black again on the screen. Defense playing way too soft. He takes that past midfield, and then DeLillo to Sentinel, stopped at the 30. That will lead to this Thomas Stewart field goal. Brings him into OT.
Here it is, baby.
And in overtime, Clayton Westcott, he gets the ball first. What can they do with it? This time going over the middle, he finds Zeno, but Spate, this is the play of the game. He didn't get much PT in college. This is the best play of his career. Breaking tackle. Spate will run it deep inside the defensive territory, and that will set up Clayton Westcott to Quan Allen. The game winning touchdown. It is over. Hollywood takes the W. The Game Breakers at home versus the Atlanta Huskies. Shane Spain will get picked off by shutdown Steve. But the Huskies will give the ball right back. Elijah Hedges on the interception will give the ball back to the Game Breakers. Spain, can you do something this time? He will find Kevin Dillon speared in the back, but he holds on to the football. 7-0 Montana. Then Spain looking downfield, way downfield to his fullback. Set ops. 65-yard touchdown. Big catch and run for him. 14-3 Game Breakers. Alaska trying to get it going. Rick Cross there, but watch this. Shaw Lane, CFL running back. Look at the cut. Super fast. Just got tripped up by Hedges, but Jackson will push the ball in the end zone. That is Porter Gentry. 14-9. 2-point conversion. Stuffed. White chocolate turned away. So it's a 5-point game. Spain connects. Wide open. That's Jack Rose. He is running. He will get his first touchdown. 21-9 Game Breakers. And that leads us to the second half. They're running it now. Kevin Dillon eating up the clock, eating up his defense, and then they hit him with a quick stroll. Toussaint Kirk, catch and run, stopped inside the 10, and that will lead to this touchdown run by the AAF leading running back Jaden Banks. 28-12 at this point. Then Stezel Woods with the big catch and run, but it was too late. 31-19 Montana gets their first win, and we move on to Saxonville at home. Mark Ramos open it up. Ziggy Brock early. Big play at the 10-yard line, but this is one of the toughest defenses in the game. The Bone Breakers take it away. Jeremy Garrett with the fumble. They get the ball back. Second quarter. Garrett running. He's inside the 5-yard line, and then fourth down. Quick screen, and they get turned away again. This is how tough this defense is. Martin hit by Kasner. Kasner stopped him. Man, that is epic right there. A game of inches, literally. Mark Ramos on this play. It is still second quarter. He's picked off here by DeAndre Harrison. And then that will lead to Dan Carter finding Van Austin for the touchdown. Second half. Carter Throwing over the middle, he will get picked off by Hayden Graff. Then Ramos will take his shot downfield to the end zone. That was Trey Ratliff, broken up by Farley. That will lead to a field goal. So it's 10-3. The Bone Crushers are up. Carter, third quarter, will get picked off here. He put too much air under the ball. Saxonville will do something with it this time. Jeremy Garrett breaks free. This is a tough defense to score against. And they tie the game at 10. Then Carter goes over the top. He finds Andrew Spikes stumbling. Stopped at the 16. Then off of play action, Carter will find Michael Jennings, who powers his way in the end zone. The Bone Crushers take it. And we move on to the Miami Sharks at home. This is not the same Sharks as the last time. They're a different team. Julian Washington running hard. Stopped at the 21. And Washington would get in right here. 7-0 Miami. Then Willie Beeman up top finds Jimmy Sanderson. Dragged out of bounds. Then flushed out of the pocket. He's showing that mobility. Willie Beeman with the stiff arm stays in bounds. First down and more. Stopped inside the 5. Then off the quick screen, Trey Wade. Easy touchdown. 14-0 Sharks over Kansas. Kansas punts it away. We are still in the first quarter. That is Lane Lacey taking it out his own end zone. He will get stopped, but they called the safety, which I don't like the call at all. 14-2. The Storm gets on the board. Second quarter, Cap Rooney, QB change. He getting his PT. He finds Johnson, and he would then go to the ground. Julian Washington walks it in. 21-2 Miami. Then Rooney will lose all of his balls, the football and his Milton Metcalf with the hit. But look how that boy fell. Oh man, he should be done forever. 21-2. Tyson Holloway punched it in for the Storm after the turnover, but the Sharks won't back down. Foot on the pedal always. Ralph Rayner gashed him. 56-yard TD run. Rayner gets his first touchdown of the season. And that will lead to this 28-12 Sharks. Julian Washington still getting them with the run game. They go play action up top. Ric Flair with the TD. 35-12 Sharks. Justin Hobbs gets the ball off under heavy pressure. Will find Cardos Miller. Stumbles, stays on his feet. 35-12, no more. That's the ball game now. 35-18 final score. Washington, 16 carries, 105 yards, and a couple touchdowns. They needed every bit of it. The Sabers at home versus the Stallions. Billy Cole ain't life for big touchdown. There it is there. Stiff arm. Cole breaking free with blocking. 68-yard TD for Billy Cole. 7-0 Stallions until Malik Wright finds Carlos Cotto in the back of the end zone. Cotto will have a field day in this game. Wright off a play action ties the game at 7. He will find Davis here, and then will take the lead. Derwin Davis splitting the defenders. Watch this replay. That is nasty. That's some serious speed right there. 14-7 Sabers. They get the ball back. He'll keep this one. Wright breaking free. He has a first down and more. Malik Wright falls forward. Stopped at the 15. Then off a play action, he looking for that guy, Carlos Cotto, from Blitz to lead. Second half. Wright driving again. That was Pittman on that catch. Then he goes up high. Derwin Davis bringing that one in. Then Jamil Pittman on the ground, breaking to the outside, turns it upfield, will get the first down. And then they hand it to Pittman again. Gets in the end zone. 28-10 Sabers. Wright finding Pitts on the outside. Then he pitches it out. They are driving. Savage Allen. Hard hit. Holds on. Then Jay Pryor in the game. Throwing to the end zone. Ball pops up. And it's a touchdown. They gave him the touchdown for that without having the ball. He didn't even have to control it all the way to the ground. They gave it to him. 35-10 Sabers. John Pierre connects with Jack Wright at the end of the game, but it's not enough. Julius Williams and the LA Stars, they traveling, facing off on the Washington Jawheads. Quan Jones with the interception early. Then Leon Jones will find Cam Rose up top. 7-0 Jawheads. Then Jones finds his running back, the high schooler, Demetrius Sanders. 14-0. Then they pour it on down the middle, find his slot receiver. 21-3. But the Stars have an answer, and it's called Julius Williams. Driving, finds DeAndre Cartledge right there. 21-10. And then the big play they needed happened. The fumble, they recover the ball in the end zone. So the touchback, they bringing it out. That will allow this Williams to TJ Starr. Stop running because you're not running them down. 80-yard TD catch. TJ Starr with the big play. They are in this thing. 2-point conversion. Deuce Douglas with the flip, stunting on them. 21-18. They're driving again. Starr with a tough catch. Then Williams goes across the field to Cartledge. That will set up 3. Sandcastle ties the game. It's 21-21. Jones, 3rd down. Oh no, it's about to happen. The Stars drive down the field. They set it up, the game winner, and they did it. 24-21 comeback. That was a good one. Here we go. The next game, Delaware. Payne at home. Larry Ward doing work to this defense. Michael B. Rock connecting right there to Ray Tom. 8-3 Delaware. Then Devin Cade off the catch from Conrad Damon. Then over the middle, Damon finds his tight end, and they take the lead. It is 9-8 currently right now. 3rd quarter though, the Mambas up by 1. Damon connects with Chris Money. He's open in the open field. Money brought down at the 16-yard line, and then they hand it off to Butter. I don't know how he do it, but that boy's a fool with the ball in his hand. 16-8. Quasi Mubatabe with the fumble here. He won't get another carry. That was his second fumble in the game. Larry Ward takes over, trying to get Delaware in this game, and then B-Rock overthrows his receiver, and that is it. The Mambas hold on to the win. 19-11. Not a lot of fireworks in this game, but the Mambas pull it off. The Pounders at home versus Mean Machine. CJ Trauma trying to turn up out there, but not until Earl Megget gets his first opening kickoff. Megget breaking free, returns this one to the 40-yard line. Then they give it to him on the ground. Earl Megget will take a hard hit at the end of the run, holds on to the football, then off of play action, Trey Wilkins gets the team's first touchdown. 7-0 Mean Machine. The Pounders, they need an answer, and they got it. It's called Big Play. Big Play Hudson up the sideline. They won't catch him. 89-yard punt return for Big Play. So tie ball game at 7. Paul Crew will get picked off by Keenan Graves. Graves will give the ball back to the Pounders. So Kesley Whitehead going to work looking for who else? Big Play Hudson. And that will lead to Darius Anderson, a road to backbreaker superstar. 14-7 Pounders. Second half now. Kesley Whitehead over the middle finds Jimmy Worms, picking up blocks, weaving through traffic, then off a play action. Whitehead will get picked off by Hit Stick, runs into the end zone, and that is another safety. That happened a few times in the same video. Hit Stick with the safety, so it's 16-7 Pounders. Crazy. Still third quarter. Sanjay Daniels getting a carry, making the most of it. That's a first down deep into their territory. And then Jimmy Worms on the post route. Touchdown. Whitehead with another TD. Pounders up 23-7. Jordan McDermott with the catch there. Then they give it back to the playmaker. Earl Megget falls forward to the 20. Crew, fourth quarter, got to do something. Finds Cheeseburger Eddie, and then he'll look for him again. He finds him. 9-yard TD catch. Mean Machine getting in this thing. easy pitch and catch for Trey Wilkins. It's an 8-point game, but Whitehead finds Duane is laying out for that one, but Anderson will put the game away. 30-22 Pounders over Mean Machine. Rough Riders at home up 3-0 in the first quarter. McIntyre back of the end zone all day. Adam Graves 10-0. Then second quarter, the Renegades will answer with Aaron Lutz. Second half of the game, we tied up at 10. Nathan finds beast mode. He stumbles to the 2-yard line, and then off a play action, he'll find Dion Thomas running in a flat. The fourth quarter, down 7. McIntyre finds McGee. The quarterback change, back and forward. Cougar Greyhouse in the game, looking for the win, trying to get deep downfield, and they will get turned away by the Renegades twice. Once on a big hit, and then twice on a big hit on the QB. The Cougars at home versus the Minnesota Rush. They couldn't do nothing with Bo Jack. They had their hands full in this game. Bo Jackson Jr. puts the Rush up 7-0. Then Leon Taylor saying, hey, we got a run game of our own. Taylor breaking free on that sideline. And that will lead to McConnell hitting an easy pitch and catch to Johnny Gomez. Tie game at 7. Second quarter, Rush with the 3-point lead. No more. Demetrius Harris in the end zone, 14-10. And then they go back on the attack with Bo Jack running through this defense. He'll get his second touchdown of the game right here. The boy's too fast, too strong. 17-14 Rush. Then McConnell over the middle. That is Johnny Gomez tearing this defense apart. McConnell looking for him again. Gomez gets his second touchdown. 21-17. Second half now. It's a 1-point game. Then McConnell with the jump pass to Gerwitz. He's about to pull away. Nobody's going to run him down. The Cougars separating 28-20 with that Gerwitz touchdown. Then McConnell with time to throw will connect. That's Maurice Carton. Then off the run, Clayton Hall. Can he get in? He will. 35-20 with the Rush. They try to get back in this game, and they do it here. The tight end, Derek Alexander, with the slow TD. Finally gets in now. But the running game of the Cougars caps it off for them. They takes this win. They take it 35-27. And that brings us here. The Dakota Spartans versus the Sentinels. Amari Brown. A bad debut game for him. Hit the first time he touched it, he fumbled. And the Sentinels recovered it. They got 3 points out of it, so it's 6-0. So Dakota has to go to work from there, and they will. Look at the ball placement. Noel Booker finding McNeilis. Then he goes up high. Caden Ashmore from road to backbreaker. Ashmore getting to the 7. Then Calvin Ford. He'll do the rest right here, reaching across the end zone. They take the lead. 9-7. Sentinels with the lead here. McNeilis with the stretch out again. Ford up the middle gets his second touchdown. 14-9 Spartans. Second half, Shane Falco gets picked off. Elijah Combs and that will bring us to this play. Calvin Ford, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How you break 6 tackles on a play? Calvin Ford in beast mode clearly gets his third TD run. It's the third quarter. Then off a play action, Booker up 21-9. He'll keep this one, and he is pulling away inside the 5-yard line, and they will take the win 28-16 over the Sentinels, which brings us to the Seattle Thunder at home versus Liberty City. Kimo Talofa disruptive. This defense was disruptive. James Sullivan will get the first pick 6 in league history, in team history also. Sullivan there, but look at this defense. They are all over Gregory Michael. It was so hard for him in this first quarter, but the Thunder with fast draft, international return, man. Breaks his first return in the BFL, 79 yards to the house against the Liberty City Rat, 14-0. Cornelius Boone, international running back, with the contact glitch. That boy ran out the end zone. Second quarter, 14-7. Amir Atkins hooks up with Arthur Savage, 21-7. Thunder. Gregory Michael, though, finds Trayvon White. breaks free throw. 2 defenders finally brought down by Sullivan. Then Michael throwing. Showtime reaching across. That's a touchdown. J.J. Jones couldn't stop him. It's a 7-point game. But later, J.K. Sheps, easy pitch out. 28-14. But Gregory Michael, end of the first half, finds Trayvon White by himself. Broke a tackle. Pulling away. Can he score? He breaks another one. 71 yards. That's at the end of the first half. That's crazy. But we move to the fourth quarter. It is a 7-point game. Shane Kilpatrick, he got loose. Broke a tackle. Pulling away on that right side. He will get forced out of bounds. Can they come back? They would try. They get the field goal off of that drive. 4-point game. They get the ball again. Boom. Inside the 10-yard line. Then on 4th down, there it is for the win. Damari Keyston dropped it. Showtime had a chance at it. They had 2 cracks at it, and nobody could bring it in. The Thunder holds on to it. Sullivan, 5 tackles and a sack. Michael was picked off 3 times. Colin Hedges, road to backbreaker player, facing the Daytona Racers. They do it fast and they score fast. Hunter Jones opening it up 7-0 for the Racers first quarter. Second quarter now 7-3. Cozart stretching out for that. Then they hand it off to his brother. The Cozart brothers tearing things up in Florida. 14-3 Racers over the Extreme. But second half, different ball game. The Extreme comes out to play. They force the fumble that, and Colin Hedges up top finds JT Miller. He pulls that in, 25-yard TD. Then a 2-point conversion, the one-hand grab to bring the game within 3. Look at the catch. I ain't gonna say catch of the year, but definitely catch of the week. But the touchdown from the Racers, Andrew Gaiman puts it away, 21-11. Grant Tanner, ridiculous, 30 of 39. Who gonna break that? 374 yards and a touchdown. Which brings us to the conclusion. Last game of the week. 20 games each week. I'll see y'all in week 2. Give a thumbs up to this video. Hit me up in the comments. Like it if you like it. I'll see y'all in week 2.